Hello and welcome back to the House of Da Vinci 2. In our last episode, we moved ourselves up to this upper room in the monastery and got stuck due to what appears to be a bug in the game here on this puzzle on the desktop. And luckily, Pete found a reference online, thank you Pete, to a way to fix or reset the puzzle. And I guess this resets any current puzzles you have not completed in a or any maybe even tasks, I guess you would say, in a specific room or set. So luckily, all you have to do is exit out to the main menu, and then come back in, and you can easily go into or get a puzzle reset. So we can go ahead and do that and attempt this puzzle some more. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. We can start that side. Then we want to go there, and then maybe turn it. There. I feel like I'm going to get it caught again, and I'm going to have to fiddle with it a little bit, but we'll see how that plays out. This one, I want to turn pretty quickly and get it all the way down to there, and then come down again. Oh, I screwed that one up. Okay, try again. Turn too fast. I assume it's going to go on the bottom one still. Yes, it does. Okay, good. This one looks like a nightmare. We're going to go this way, and then here. Yeah, we have like one path. I had one job. Ah, I missed. Try that again. The big challenge with this one is it's going to be a skill puzzle. Oop, there we reset again. And I'm not all that good on skill. So, there's that. That late again. Dang it. Ooh, I got it. Only like the 5th try. Not bad. That gives us access to another file. We can take Essence of Sage and a drawer handle. And I think I know where the drawer handle goes. I think we found it the last time. The Essence of Sage, though, goes obviously in there, but which symbol does it match up against? This one here, which is the zigzaggy thing there. A little Y tail on the end of it. Now that's this one here, so we'll drop that in there. Now we're down to one left, which the drawer handle probably gives us access to. Alright, so I'm glad that worked out, though, with resetting that puzzle. Because that would have been a nightmare to have to redo the whole things. This is going to match up against whatever it is that this says up here, which I did look up after I recorded the last one, but then I've already forgotten. Something about keeping watch over the dead. Custodius hic ostium. Or, not keeping watch over the dead, but something about, I don't know. Custodius. Hic ostium. Essence of mint. Alright. That's the final file we need, and that might get us out of here. I don't know what else we have left to do here, but Essence of mint. Gonna be this one, which is the A. Somebody said I might have messed one of them up, but apparently, I think it was the rose or something, but apparently not, because the last one we have open here. No, wait, you're right. I may have messed that up. Let's check both of those and compare the two. Let's see, we had this one. Yeah, this one that I had in A should be the one that goes to E. I saw the 3 leaves and didn't notice the difference of the stem here. So that goes in the E. And the longer stem one goes in the A. So let's put that in the A. Thank you for pointing that out. Could have been Verna. I can't remember, but I think it might have been. And that should take care of those. Should? Maybe? I have them all otherwise right? I mean, this one locked in and that one locked in, so those can't be wrong. This one is definitely that symbol. Now, how do I... Maybe? Oh, this is reset. Wait a minute. No, it's not reset. I can't move this time. How do I finish this puzzle now? We can take those out. We don't want to. Yeah, that's definitely that symbol. This is the one squiggly. Sure. Yeah, the E and the A. Unless I've gooped them up, but I don't think I have. Yeah, that didn't do any good. Now I forgot which one was which. That one? Okay, but what do I do with it? Is there a button I need to press? Oh, slide the little slider? There we go. Okay, I didn't see it there. And then we can do something with this. That gives us a straight key. It wasn't quite the last puzzle, but nearly so. We still have something we gotta find to put into there. The straight key is probably gonna go to this thing, though. I don't know that it goes necessarily on this little pad thing here. But it might go up here somehow. No, that doesn't match that. Can we change this at all? It's got like a... I wish you could rotate that to be able to see it better. Got like a weird shape to it, but I'm guessing that doesn't... Oh, it does go there. I was thinking these 4 holes would be a hint there. I guess they do something else. Okay, there we go. Lift this up. That spins out. And then what do we got? I'm missing something else here. There's nothing I can do with that. There's no interactivity there. None of this. Okay. We deal with this thing down here? I don't think so. There's also nothing I can do with that. Yeah. Okay, there's something else missing then. Unless I can do something else with this key. No, it doesn't look like that either. Alright, we're still missing another piece. Somewhere there's another piece. Over here, I think we got everything. Got that book. We open that thing up. There. We did this already. Got the front piece of this all set. What to do with that? This should be all set. That was the mechanical puzzle we did early on. Lit that one out. That was good. Feels like maybe there should be something else to do with this, but I don't know really what. And then we're kind of down to just a couple more pieces here of back to a couple more pieces of odd things to do. So let's see here. I mean, there's not much left to do. We go over here to the chair. The other shoe's under the chair, but there's nothing we can do with that. Spun the key. Latched in. It's popped up over here. Oh, there's stuff inside. Maybe. There's a little thing there. There we are. Okay, now we can do things with this. That does that and this. Is that catch down there? Is that what that is for? That's hilarious. But is that something I can pick up? It is. Pretty cool. A winged nut. And then there's some... Probably can spin this wheel now that it's been spun around. Yep. That's what pops out. Alright, and I'm guessing the winged nut goes on here. Zoom in some more there. Yeah, that's what that goes. So we're like, into it. Okay, turn that up there. And that goes there and reaches in and turns off the lamp. Interesting. Okay, then we can pop that up. And this comes up to give us... What does this do? Okay. Is there a hint to this, or am I just guessing? Alright. Right, left, right, left. Of course not. Right, left, right, left, left. That gives me a thing to pull on, which does a thing to control whatever this box is up here, which is some kind of an... Oh, there's the door back to where we were before. And a staircase. That is an awesome staircase. I want one of those. I mean, I'd probably fall and break my my leg, but, you know, happened before on staircases with a turn. Not with me. With other people. A plaque on the wall over there. Did I see what that said before? Can I see what that says now? No. Okay. Need a key. We don't. Out. Oh, this doesn't lead there. This leads up on the roof. And loading. Secret library. We're in 1508. Interesting that they broke the chapter here, but also makes some sense because it is kind of a separate functional thing. Okay, there's a zip line that we have to presumably ride, but it's over there and not over here. But there's things to do here. Oh, okay, just click it. Metal rod. There's always things to do. If you're not sure what's happening, there's always something to do. Over here on this side? You slide out. Something goes in behind there. There's a portal. Well, we definitely want the portal here. I'm guessing that might lead me to the ability to slide this thing out and take the thing that's hidden there, which is a metal grate. Now I'm guessing that this metal grate and somehow this metal rod come together, form metal grate with lever. Like an antenna almost. Okay. And anything else that I can see to do here besides that? Also, if I look up, escape out of this, I have a zip line now. Access to a zip line now. Okay. It's actually like you stand on the thing. Interesting. See back out there? Yeah, you can see you kind of stand on it and ride it down. We just heard some scribbling going on here. No? Oh, I see. Yep, we did. Okay. I'm not going to read those out loud just because I think it's kind of recapping what we did. Although there may occasionally be some information, I suppose, that might be useful. Clicked outside the window. I can't do that about once every 10 minutes, it seems. Okay. So there's a thing down there at the far end that I can have access to. And then I saw a little bit of a portal thing up here. Maybe it's just drawing me at the portal that's outside. So this needs some pieces to it. So we're not going to be able to use this just yet. Over here, we have a thing up here. I'm assuming we'll lower down and let us use it. Come down this way then. Lots of overhead bits here. Not sure if those are things that we can use or not yet. Above our heads, if I can see it again, is another one of those things. It's going to be some kind of a reflector, refractor type of thing, maybe. So we'll use that, of course. up here. Takes me down here. There's a pulley system here for something. We didn't look at this yet. Reasons. There's also a pulley system there. All right, not a pulley system, sorry, a gear system. This is to rotate that reflector. There's one on the other side too, yep. Rotate that reflector. So once we know what we want to do with those things, we can do those. And then this is presumably the way out. See how that goes. Okay, so I have a little trapdoor thingy here and another door over there. You need, oh, I can just take the thing. A cross-shaped lever part. Can I pull these out now? No. This will need some other part for it. Fine. And what do we have over here? Gremlin on top of the... let's see. We continue back down here. Do we go all the way to the other end? No, we do not. We go here to the middle. Interesting. Yeah, that's going to need something inserted into it, too. Did I miss a part someplace? Piece or a part? Because there's obviously something missing, given the fact that this thing needs a thing to it. This will slide along, and then there's this one that's somehow rotatable. But this will slide along a track here. And then there's one there. Maybe those aren't rotatable. Closer look at that one. No, it doesn't look like it is. Maybe I missed like a... Those almost look bent, so they kind of made me think maybe I missed a thing that stuff looked bent. Oh, this here. There we are. A lever. You go with you. No. But you might go up here. Or that lever port in the middle of the other side over here. There. Maybe. Unless there's a manipulating thing to do with this. Got kind of an odd end to it, so yeah, I think it goes in there. There we go. And then that will slide, or allow you to slide this way. And back again. By pulling in the same direction. What if we pull the other direction? That rotates it while it slides. Point it in the other direction. Interesting. Okay. Okay. And where do we start with this light puzzle? Because also we're still missing a piece. For this. I feel like we should be able to do something with it, but I don't have anything I can click on, at least until I put whatever these pieces are in here. So this reflector that's up here above my head, can I do something with it? I think it's on a track. It slides along the track by operating some sort of machinery here, which is manipulated from where? Is that, wait a minute, was that this? No, that's the other one. That's the manipulator. Oh, is it this? This. I'm an idiot. Okay, there we go. I don't really know what position this goes in. Where is the start of this light-based activity? Is it the other end down there, probably? Not what I wanted to do. Does this side also have a wheel that I missed? No, it does not. It does, but it's missing. Okay, actually it does. So, let's see. What else do we have access to that I'm not seeing? That. Also this. That one. a metal triangle. Maybe those go together. We do something with this before we attempt to attach it there? No? That lever obviously pops out, but no, it doesn't attach to this anyway. Wait, that slides. Oh, wait, that slides. You have... There's a screw connector. Oh, these need to line up with something, because this will let me spin those. Okay. Those line up. And I do something else with this door. Very obvious door. I have like a hand icon there. It's gone now. Okay. And that might be where the light reflection starts. Also, I need to know which way to manipulate those pieces. This looks like it's missing a lens of some kind, based on the fact that there's one on the other side, and that's probably the piece that's missing. Some kind of a lens that looks like this. Where would it be? Then what's up with this piece here? Something that I'm not either not noticing or not doing properly with this. Unless it just gets a piece attached to it. We don't have yet either. Okay. There's no midpoint on that stretch. There's an odd door there. Thought I was clicking on it, but I wasn't. With stuff, I can't click on it. Interesting. I don't know where this piece goes, unless it goes in there. Probably goes in there. It does. Okay, so we need to make this thing look like that thing. So let's see, we got the double there. It should be near the center, and then this inside there, and then these two, I think, need to be on the inside, maybe? Yep. Okay, now I have two handles. Oh, and they slide to the side there. There's the light. Ow, my eyes. Alright, we have a thing that can rotate. These things can all move. Mechanical? There we are. There's the mechanical puzzle we saw earlier. That goes... It's supposed to be locked in like that, or... No, I'm betting they're not supposed to be locked in at all. Maybe something like this, like that. Then there's more to do, though. These pull out at some point. Okay. Then I can slide these like that, and then you go out like that, back in. There and there. Blinded by the light. Finish the sun rays minigame in the final chapter. Oh, it's the final chapter. Without using Oculus. I did use Oculus. Okay. The bug puzzle. That's fine. That's a wheel. We know what wheels are for. Wheels are for turning things. This wheel. Does it go there? No, it doesn't. Does it go to this thing somehow? It doesn't look like it would. No. Where else do we need a wheel? Maybe down at the other end? That's what we took out of there, wasn't it? Still, these things look like they should move. But it obviously operates some sort of rope pulley device there. We did the middle part here, at least so far. We can't go any further until we know where we're going to be positioning these reflectors. Mirrors. But can this wheel go... Oh, it goes here. It goes here. Turn. There we are. Okay, so we've repositioned that in the only place it can possibly go, apparently. Unless this thing allows me to... Oh, that's just a small metal component. Does that go into this thing? Squeak, squeak. No squeaks this time. Oh, over here. Cross-shaped lever. Okay, so that's reflecting over there someplace. No, wait. Hold on. That's reflecting... Unclear where it's reflecting. But also, it might go down in here. It does. And that means that I can blind myself by more light. Okay, and then they bounce out into the lens. Then has some other frictional activities going on. Okay. That one needs a lens. Obviously does not have. It's also following a trajectory even if it doesn't have said lens. Which is also kind of weird. Oh no, you're reflecting back. Weird. Okay. If I manipulate this arm, this side here, what happens? Not that side, I wanted the other side. I'm going to do this and then pull back through it. Oh, that did a thing. That pointed itself at the aperture above that door over here, which then apparently lets me come over to this door. And I just scribbled something. Any mechanical bits here? No. But the aperture over the door then opened up the access door, whatever this thing is. Looks like a door. Let's see. Oh, this is instructions. Okay. Let's see. The sun comes in here, reflects here and here. We're missing that lens, which we knew about. This here is pointed at this one right now, which means it's coming to this eye. We want to manipulate to get to this one, I guess, somehow. I didn't realize there was even something over there. Apparently there is something over there. Yeah. Maybe in that little darkened alcove there is. So how do we get that? You to you. Pointed at this. Maybe that's where the tilt mechanism comes into play. Because there's this here. You can come over to that one, which gets you to this corner. There's also this... Oh, there's a slider thing there. There's our lens. Item found. Lens. Okay. Well, we know where that goes. Wanted to look... There is a mirror over there. So this one probably needs to get moved all the way over here. Then how do I get the light to reflect into it? Let's go put the lens where it goes. That might be the next sort of hint. Click on it there. Now that focuses that light this way. Didn't really get me anything outright because it's just shining a light there, but we might be able to bounce this now. Let's swing this to the, was it the right, I think? Which hits this reflector up here, which goes over there to the far corner. No, not the far corner. It goes right here. I think is the one that I can manipulate now, right? Then push that in the corner, which bounces back in this direction. And off of that reflector, go over to there. That's not anything good. You don't want that. I don't think. So if we want the light to show up here, at that thing, we need to bounce it off of this reflector that's all the way in this position. For sure. It might come from reflector over my head, or it might come from somewhere different. Visual glitch there. That's this manipulation here. And we want to spin this all the way back in this direction. And we may or may not want to manipulate this into one of the three positions. Bounces off of the one here somehow. I'll need a control for this. Okay, was that all I needed to do? Is maybe let's go back over there, the midpoint again, and do the right slide toggle. And that back round. That's it. Okay. I just didn't have all the things prepped properly. Over there now and grab whatever that is. It looks like the wheel maybe for the for this side. It's of course locked in place by stuff. Stuff that's easily removed apparently. That's not so bad. Nope, go the other way. No. Thank you. And then this. Oh. And which way is it supposed to be spun? That these aren't over this anymore? Probably. Yeah, well, that kind of went through there, even though it shouldn't have been. Okay. You can go inside also. You can go in one also. Trying to get this one off of that so that I can spin this one to the north there. One way or the other. It's going to go one or the other, though. And then this one needs to be spun around, but that needs to be brought on the inside. You? No. You go out. You come around. You go in. Come here. Okay. I made it a little more complicated, I think, than it needed to be. But it's a steering wheel. And I think that goes down there. Up here. And then onto this establishment here. It allows me to slide that one around. Okay. So now what I want to do is go back to the instructions, unless I wrote those down. Oh, I did write it down. Thank you. Okay, so now we need to hit this one. Means we need to have reflection off of this, apparently. Or that one in that position. That's coming back to there, so that's not going to work. So I think we have to bounce it off of here, which could be bounced off of this one. Might be able to be bounced off of that. So let's make sure this one is in the left position. And reflected outward at me. I don't think it's either right now. Nope, not there. Down over there someplace. That way. So we need to do a left shift on this one. The reflector is pointed outward here. And then I do. And then I guess I could have opened the book up from here. And then this one, and that one should be pointed already at this area here. I just need to manipulate that one to spin it, pick up that light right over there. This position. Doesn't. Maybe that's it there. And I think I want it in that position. And then we do this one. We spin it all the way over there. There, we got it already. Excellent. And the next piece here. Down there in the end. Keep going. Keep going. Nearly there. What are you? Eight-sided board. Ah, well, I think I know where those go. We just got to go line these triangles up with the triangles that are down here on this piece. Let's see. We want... it's line up with the markers here, too. So that's kind of handy. You're going to go over there. You'll go here. You need to go in this spot here. Take this. I can't take that up. This one? Up there? This one. Then you're in the way. I do a little bit of a... You pull this one down here to the bottom. Get it out of the way there. You can go up this way then. You can slide all the way across, and then you can go back into the spot. And then I think we can just drop it onto that thing, right? Can. Oh, and then they move. Okay, good. And we've got another puzzle here. I'm gonna... Yep, I need to rotate these to where I see all the arrows. No arrows. Oh, yeah. I hate these. Go. Here. Where's the other one at? It's right there. It's you and you, I think. And then we can come back. I screwed it up. These puzzles are kind of the bane of my existence. Where's the other arrow at now? I've lost it. There it is. Lost the other one now. I am not good at these ones. You're not going to help me, hint. Don't even bother. For me, this is kind of a trial and error, guess and check type of system. Right, there's 3, but there's the other one. Now, how do I get it on the bottom of this one? Can I do that? Oh, I can do that. Okay, good. It's kind of helpful, I think. Okay, where did I lose the other one at? Oh, there. You are there. Let's rotate this one. No. That way. Sort of. There we go. Okay. Master Craftsman, finish the Rubik's Cube minigame in the final chapter. That's creepy. That's real creepy. The weird frog thing. Alright, so now we need to check our book. We need to get to this corner now. Probably this reflector. Bounce off of that reflector. Okay, maybe I just need to do this manipulation. And then that doesn't work though, because you're hitting straight on. So that doesn't work at all. So we need to hit it into here from one of these other ones. That one? Dude, that might be the easiest way. Do this manipulation. Spin that wheel all the way over there. Yes, put it in the middle position there. But you don't go... Oh, you gotta hit it right into the sides. I could hit both light beams into that. Okay, I get it now. So I can't hit it straight on. I need to hit it from the side. But this needs to go from here. Which means that... needs to be bounced in from here. And I need that one. Yes, yes, yes. You must go this way. Reflect off of that if you want, but you must go this way. Same thing with you. You can reflect off of that position if you want, but you must go this way. That can't be hit straight on. Apparently. Unless... you could see up in there. You can from up here. Now, so we have to come at the sides of this thing. And I don't think there's a manipulation of this that will let me do that, because it's got to be hit like, yeah, it's gonna hits that beam as soon as you go just a bit off there. We definitely need to hit these from here and from here. This one would be... this is going to go this way. It needs to be reflected off of the one over here, coming straight across. Otherwise, the angle, I think, will be wrong. Whichever position it's in. This one also seems like it needs this one to be in the right position. It to hit... Oh. There. Okay, we got one lit up. So that is, let me take a look at this from the top view here. That is taking light from here, hitting this one and going straight into there. You're coming over here, but you're hitting there instead of over there. That's this one. Wait, do I just need to manipulate this one to come back? And then go that way? Yes, I do. Ah. Okay. I guess we go down the stairs here. Apparently I tripped a step switch there. And we have some unused things here. I'll take this with me. So wait. We keep going. This is a portal back. Present. I think. We were in the alternate time at that the whole time, weren't we? There's a puzzle here on this door. All there is? Yeah. Right, take a look at this puzzle. Let's see. This is one of those line up the same symbols adjacent to each other thingies. Maybe? That one doesn't work. Let's just do trial and error, I think. Way? Rotating it that way? I don't know. That one. This one. No. Got it. Squeaky. This weight's got to have a part added to it, by the way. And, let's see. Turn. That. Probably the part that gets added to it. The hook. The screw. You and you. Screw it up. Keep going. There we go. Weight with hook. Oh, goes right there. Get back in there. Whoa, that really backs you out far. Could have just hung on that and rode it around. That would have been fun. Like a Rube Goldberg machine now. Okay, that flips that door around. Gives me access to... not really that part of it, but this next piece here. We have a... control of some kind there. Control of some kind here, which is moving this this wooden gear around. Looks like it probably needs to go on that side because there's teeth there and here, but not elsewhere. This needs something added to it. I see. Okay. These can be slid like that. Up, maybe? Yeah, barely. And then that, not yet. Might be able to be manipulated like this. And that can go up that way. Allow this to slide some more. Give me more gap here. Give me this one here. Oh, there we go. Oh, we need to get the corners out. Right, of course. And this is a short key. Are we done with this? I think so. Does that go in here? It does. That unlocks a wheel. And manipulate. Grab a little thing there. That I think probably turned that. Go back to that side. Oh, I see. There are teeth there. That's what manipulated that door to rotate the first time. Okay. That's good now. Am I... was moving. Also, is there just continuing onward to another puzzle? Why does that look like it's something I still need to do? Before we do that, let's look at this from this side. Maybe that's the issue? No. Maybe. I'm not sure, though, what this puzzle does. Unless there's something still missing from it. Which there could be. So let's go ahead and proceed forward. Actually, you know what? Let's leave this here. We have the ability to proceed forward to another puzzle. We will do that, I think, in the next one. But I'm a little curious as to the function. Ah, there it is, of this puzzle. So we'll do this one next time, and then we can see what this does, and then we can proceed forward. But for now, we'll leave this here, and we will continue with the game in the next one. The next episode might be the last, given that we're in the final room, and we probably are enough through it that we'll have we'll be able to finish it up in the next episode, but I don't know for sure. So we'll see how that plays out in the next one. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you all then. Bye for now.